Every skill deficit in this game manifests as either an aim issue or an accuracy issue. So really what that means is that, so there's like a bunch of different skills in this game, right, that sort of all interconnect with one another. But no matter what skill you were lacking on a certain pattern, however you mess up, it's going to seem like either an aim issue or an accuracy issue. And really the reason why this is important is because when you're trying to analyze your own gameplay and figure out what exactly you're doing wrong, if you don't have like a super robust understanding of the skills, then it can be really tempting to basically categorize or like accuse your aim or your accuracy as being the issue, when in reality, like there's like thousands of different reasons why like you could have messed up. So I loaded this replay into Rewind just as an example. In case you guys are not familiar with Rewind, this is a replay analysis program, which is pretty cool. I'll have the download linked in the description. It is completely free. So these lines down here, we can see where the misses were and 100s, and then also slider breaks here, and then if there were any 50s, then they would show up here as well. You navigate with the arrow keys or WASD, so you can go frame by frame with left and right, and then up and down will toggle through these different playback speeds. And you can also toggle hidden off. So this score was done with hidden, for example, but if I want to see exactly where I clicked on the circle, then I can see exactly where that happened. These X's here will show where you clicked, and the color represents the key. So orange is your key 1, and then green is your key 2. So whichever fingers those might be for you, then that is what those are. So what I was mentioning earlier, so let's say, okay, let's see what this first miss was like. Oh, okay, here we go. So a slight under aim, sort of like missnapped here. So really for aim, there's like two main things that could have been the issue, which is like either your actual aim ability or your reading. But my point is, let's say I misread this pattern and I actually thought the circle was here, but it looks like if you just watch the replay, it just looks like I misaimed. Or let's say that I made it all the way through to this part of the map and all these like aim patterns like so exhausting, and so maybe like my aim hand just like ran out of stamina. Like I might actually have the aim like mechanical ability to play the map, but my aim is just kind of out of stamina. Or let's say you're playing something that's like very speed intensive, and then all of a sudden you like randomly over aim a note in like a slow section. What it will look like is that you misaimed, right? You over aimed, but in reality it could have been that like your tapping hand was like too exhausted from like the speed of the map. Basically, you only have so much energy to pull from when you play this game, and so as your tapping stamina runs out, then you might need to like pull some energy away from your aim in order to like manage your tapping better, and that obviously can result in aim issues as well. But it's not really that your aim was bad, it's just that your tapping ran out of stamina and then your aim kind of like suffered as a result. So the other possible manifestation of a skill deficit would be accuracy. Well, let's see here. So apparently I got a bunch of 100s here. So kind of all over the place. Okay, here. So I was hitting early here, right? So there's like 1,000 reasons why I could have dropped accuracy here. Maybe I like misread the rhythm and I actually thought it was earlier than it's supposed to be. Or maybe I just like didn't have control over my fingers properly, and so like my fingers just kind of like spammed and like went like super fast. Or maybe I like started getting really nervous and I kind of lost focus of the map. I think focus is one of those tricky things in this game. It's like, it's so important, but it's like so hard to like quantify or like really feel if focus is your issue or not. And to anyone who's trying to figure out if like what's holding you back is focus or something else, then I would suggest watching the start of OCPHD, because there's a part in there where I discuss like how you can sort of like break down if you're having an aim issue or focus issue. But yeah, just wanted to bring up my thoughts on how like skill deficits will manifest. And like by all means, I sort of want this to be to like raise discussion as well. Like if you guys find that like there are like other ways that skill deficits can manifest, then you're more than welcome to raise discussion in the comments. But yeah, that's about it.